What is up? What's going on, guys? Trizzle here, tuning in, bringing you guys another great war recap. Oh man, do I have something to show you guys. And you can probably see it if you stare in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. You will notice that the Legion of Doom has officially reached the age of consent. That's right, guys. Level 16 clan in the Heezy, and we are killing it. Not to sound too full of ourselves, but I gotta give a shout out to the fam, y'all. The clan has been doing what it does. We are currently sitting at 448 war wins, which in and of itself is a huge accomplishment. But when you combine that with the fact that we haven't lost a war, I don't want to jinx it, but hashtag feed the streak, hashtag we're going to try to keep this going. 19 win war streak, guys. And in fact, if you go back and look at our war log, we keep a little scrolling here, you know, a little bit of green, a little some, a little green. 72 days, 75 days, 78 days, 83 days, 97 days, 99 days, 104 days ago, guys. That was the last time we lost a war. Doing the math, that's like 3.5 months. That's a long time. There's some of you guys that can't even string together a month worth of war wins, let alone 3.5 months. Granted, we do war 2 times a week, so I'm not going to say we're back to back, but when you combine that with the fact that we are sitting on 448 war wins, you got to give us some props, and you got to respect the hustle, guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the recap. Last war, we actually faced a clan called Kings of Clash 7. Now, I don't know if that means that there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feeder clans, and this is maybe the 7th? I don't know, but whatever it was, they actually put up a pretty good fight. Now, they didn't 3-star the bases they needed to 3-star, and that was all it took, guys. I came this close to copping that perfect war. I'm not going to say poor raids. I just had a couple of minor mistakes. But it is what it is, guys. And now we're going to go ahead and get into the attacks. I just have to shout out the fam, guys. I am so happy, so proud of everyone on the clan, so proud of everyone that's contributed to this this goal of ours of getting to 500 war wins, as well as getting that level 16 badge. So if you've ever been in our clan and helped us win a war, thank you. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and hop into the replays, starting with base number 2. And you guys might be familiar with some of this sauce if you've been watching the channel. I just dropped the Town Hall 12, Town Hall 11 definitive drag bat guide, which is where you might be able to pick up some of these tips. This is a Town Hall 12 version, guys, and if you ever see a base like this, it is ready made for a drag bat. And you need to go watch that video, guys. I'm going to try and link that either in the description or put a card so that way you can check it out. But the best thing that you can do is hit up the 3-star tutorial section on the channel if you want to be a better attacker and you want to get some of this sauce. Because these kids don't want these hands. But with that being said, go in, taking out their number 2, 12v12. And one of the things that you'll notice, guys, is that this is a max base. Hashtag super max save what? And it doesn't really stand a chance. I can tell you that when this type of base first came out, yes, it threw off the meta. And like with all new things in Clash, there's a period of adjustment. And through that period of adjustment, the people who understand the game mechanics, they come out to play, guys, and it doesn't take long for things to adjust. Mind you, even with the bat spell nerf, Supercell tried to say, you know what, that's a little too strong. We're gonna have to kind of turn that down just a pinch. And you know, it's still viable, guys. So make sure you you learn this raid, because it will get you 3 stars at Town Hall 12. This base, another example, drag bat to high heaven. Just go in, take out the eagle. I was able to get, I think I got one of the Infernos, did I? No. But we did a lot of damage on one of them. I was able to go in with the heroes, finish setting the funnel, and I believe we ended up getting that other air defense, which is pretty pretty good. Now, with the raid, being that it wasn't a super max base, it definitely, you know, had no problems going down to Dragbat. But I can't say this enough, guys. Between Jaiwi Bow, Dragbat, and Electro Dragloon, there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to get a minimum of 2 stars on any base that you come across. And for the most part, depending on the base weaknesses, 3 stars at Town Hall 12 is very viable. I know Supercell just put out the 5v5 $1 million Clash of Clans tournament. And while that may be exciting, those of you that play in the CWL, Clan War Leagues, may not be as convinced, you know, especially being that there's been so many mismatches. Unless your clan is, you know, stock full of Town Hall 12s, it doesn't seem to quite always work out. But I don't want to sound too pessimistic, so definitely remains to be seen. Even with that, give me 1 second. Even with that, excuse me, you'll notice that you know, clans are still figuring this thing out. Homewrecker actually goes in on this base, pulls out the 3-star, and he's just using Electro Dragloon. Mind you, wasn't the hardest Town Hall 12 that you'll come across, but it was still a 3-star, guys. And that's how you win wars. Hashtag no molt mat. So here is Homewrecker going in on their number 5. This is a Town Hall 11 as well, guys. But you'll notice that Homewrecker has 2 accounts, a Town Hall 12 and a Town Hall 11. So he goes in with no problem. In fact, he ends up using a little Bowler Witch raid, and he takes care of business. Bowler Witch is very strong. He uses golems instead of giants. So take it for what it's worth. I personally prefer the giants as far as Jaiwi Bow, but I guess Go Weibo also works as well. So with that being the case, great job, Homewrecker. Easily crushing that Town Hall 11. 11v11. No, actually, I apologize. That is a Town Hall 12. What am I thinking? I did not catch it. You know what threw me off? The fact that the troops weren't maxed. I forgot that he hasn't maxed all of his troops. So my apologies. My apologies. My apologies. Mea culpa. With that being the case, we have a 11v11 hit, and I can tell this one is an 11v11 because the heroes are level 50 Queen, level 20 Warden, and a level 45 King. So my bad, but easily takes care of business, gets that 3-star, goes in with Electro Dragloon. And make sure you guys check out that tutorial as well, guys. Electro Dragloon is extremely strong as a raid, and it's definitely something that you want to have in your repertoire to be able to war effectively. You know, with the bases, what you're going to be looking at primarily is you want to be able to take out, you know, those high target, you know, defenses as far as the air defenses, eagles if you can, eagle artillery, and you want to be mindful of those single target infernos, but Electro Dragloon by itself, you know, is so strong that if the base isn't set up right, that's my other go-to. Right now with the current meta, I would say that it's Electro Dragloon, Dragbat, and Jaiwi Bow. I haven't really done too many bowler healer raids, and I haven't queen walked in a couple months. Not saying that you don't need to do those things, and some people may be partial towards it. But I just haven't spent a lot of time the last couple months doing you know, much queen walking. But I do know that Queen Walk Minor is also viable at Town Hall 12. I just don't use it that often, so I don't raid with it that often. But it's still viable, guys. So make sure you guys do your research, put in the practice to be the best clasher that you can be. Here we've got Mike, who is your daddy, W, going in on their number 7. And this, if I'm not mistaken, is a 10v10 max triple. And he just goes, nope, I take that back. I see a weaker archer tower. How dare he? How dare this guy not have completely max archer towers? I tell you what, the replay was going perfect until dude had to F it up, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Okay, but here you have it. Mike is a technician with that BOGO Ho, goes in with that kill squad setup, And the heroes aren't even max. You'll notice that he's going in with his second account, level 38 Queen, level 35 Barbarian King, and that Bogo Ho is oh so sexy. And he pulls out the triple, which leads us to our next raid, which is pretty much more of the same. Goes in 10v10 triple. Mind you, this base wasn't necessarily as highly upgraded as the previous. He still takes care of business. You'll notice he gets those golems down, and it's a shattered entry. So he's got the 2 golems to set the tanks for the kill squad. Uses those bowlers to establish the corner funnel, following up with those heroes to be able to take out the clan castle, CC troops, take out the archer queen, and set the tone so that you can come in adjacent to the kill squad and go in with those hogs. A nice even sprinkle, and then from there it's just literally spell management 3-star. A lot of times you can end up pulling out some swag triples, just because if the kill squad manages to be super efficient, you'll find yourself sitting on an extra heal spell or 2 if the base is poorly designed. So great job to Mike, who's your daddy W, holding it down. Shout out to your boy. He is a great member of the clan. Definitely helps us be the best that we can be. And here we've got my one of my second accounts. I can't even call it my second account anymore. Trizzle 2. Here. 11v, I want to say 10.5. There's no Infernos on this base, but it actually, if you're not careful, you can end up being very pissed off with this base because it is a little bit deceptive in terms of its strength. But going in with the little Jaiwi Bow Town Hall 11 style, again, make sure you guys check out that tutorial section on the channel for all these raids, guys. There's nothing that I do in terms of 3-starring ability, 3-star armies, that I don't put together a tutorial for you guys. And if you're not spending time checking out those videos on the channel, you're probably not experiencing the channel in the proper way and learning as much as you can learn. If you guys watch anything that we do as far as live streams, anything that I do with the community, it's all based on helping people become better attackers and become the best clashers they can be. So make sure you guys aren't neglecting that, guys. And to take that a step further, you want to put in the time as well. You can't be the best attacker possible if you're not practicing. It's not going to happen. Yes, you want to get those FCs in. Yes, you want to get those multiplayer raids in. But the best test, the highest form, is when you put yourself through the crucible of war and you actually participate in clan wars, because there's nothing like competition level settings. What I mean by that is with FCs, friendly challenges, you fail, hey bro, post your base again. You fail again, hey man, keep posting one more time. You fail again, oh man, you think I get one more try, bro? You fail again, one last time, man, I'm gonna get it this time. And it's like, where's the real world application as far as you fail? That's it. You do have a cleanup attack, but your chance on that base is done. So I'm not taking away from friendly challenges, guys. FCs are extremely important. They're integral to helping you be the best attacker that you can be. All I'm saying is that the highest form of this game in terms of attacking ability is war. There's no other way around it. I didn't mean to not give Dennis his props. Great job, Dennis, on the previous raid, taking out their number 10. Mind you, it was a 10v9 triple, so a little bit of a bully attack, but Dennis is the homie. And here we've got my Town Hall 9, Forever 9, Minerva going in on their number 11, using that tried but true Witch Slap. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you know how powerful Witch Slap is. If you've been playing for anything more than a few months, you would know that this is almost like one of those guaranteed attack strategies. Once your heroes are at a certain level, there is probably, out of all the war bases that you'll encounter, this can probably take care of 95%, and I'm not even exaggerating. At right around 90 to 95% of all war bases at Town Hall 9 can be Witch Slap. That just is what it is. It's a very strong army. When you combine the healers with the witches and that bowler CC, if you have heroes that are level 20 or higher, say goodnight to the bad guy. And when you're talking about max bases, once you get those level 30 heroes, they don't stand a chance. So it is what it is. You know, they've nerfed the witches, they've nerfed the bowlers, so hey, it's a good army. But great job, Megalodon. This is Dennis's other Town Hall 9, and he goes in using Witch Slap and easily takes care of the base, and his heroes aren't quite max, but they're pretty decent, considering that a lot of people don't even get past level 20 heroes. I've seen Town Hall 12s with heroes lower than that, which is sad. So here we've got Dennis going in on their number 13 and a little bit more Witch Slap, so I'm not going to spend too much time showing this raid. I know it can get a little bit old. It's the same raid over and over and over, but it works, guys, and that's why we use it. Now, don't get me wrong, I love doing Shattered Laloon, I love doing the Falcon, I love Goho, Bogoho. Guys, variety is the spice of life. And I've played this game for so long that I've seen many different metas, many different eras, and I enjoyed them all. But let's be honest, guys, you gotta go with what's most effective. And when it comes to winning wars, we would not get to where we're at, almost 450 war wins, a 19 win war win streak. We would not get to that point if we didn't war to win. We didn't war with the highest level of execution, and making sure that we hold ourselves to those rules that make us a very strong clan. Now, I'm not saying we're the best clan in the world. I know there's a ton of other clans, you know, that can definitely give us a run for our money, but I am saying that we don't fuck around. So hashtag feed the streak, hashtag long live the Legion, and Adam taking care of business using that Witch Slap. And you'll notice something with Adam. His troops aren't even all the way maxed. He has a level 3 Golem, level 19 King, level 20 Archer Queen, and that is more than enough, guys. Granted, it wasn't a max base, but you have to start within, you know, your troop and your base progression. You have to stay within that range, guys. If you're a new Town Hall 9, you're an 8.5, you shouldn't be trying to take out max Town Hall 9s, unless it's like your 10th account and you're such a good attacker that you can do it with low-level heroes. But that's not what we're talking about. You know, we're just talking about taking the time to learn the game. And here we've got Master Tezzy going in on their number 15, weaker Town Hall 9, but you'll notice Witch Slap again. It works, guys, and that's the bottom line. The meta has shifted to the point where this is, like I said, able to 3-star 95% of all war bases, so why wouldn't you use it? So he goes in, easily crushes the base. His heroes aren't even level 20 or higher, which is where I would recommend, you know, using, you know, Witch Slap. I don't recommend using it before your heroes get to a minimum of level 20, but I tend to use max bases as the measuring stick for my assessment. So when I say level 20, I'm actually talking about max bases. If you're talking about weaker Town Hall 9s, you can get on that all day. Once you get to level 15 on those heroes, you know, have at it. But here we've got Pickle back in action. Had to take a small break. He is using a tried but true Penta, and this is old school, guys. This is your boy's favorite raid. In fact, this is the raid that transformed the Legion of Doom into being a serious war clan. Penta Laloon was single-handedly responsible for making our clan as strong as it is, making sure that we can farm, get those heroes up, you know, be able to push farm, which is very important. I actually have a video on the channel with a farming strategy that goes over how to pull out 20,000 Dark Elixir per hour, so that way you can upgrade your heroes. And I can tell you, it starts with push farming. So make sure you guys check that out. That's also on the channel. Great job to Pickle Cat using that old school Penta Lalo, which is very strong. And here we've got Master Tezzy cleaning up on their number 17. It is a weaker Town Hall 9, so I'm not going to spend too much time, especially being that it's more Witch Slap. And I apologize, I talked over Pickle's raid, but, you know, if you've been on the channel and you've known our clan for a long time, you'll know that for a while, Penta was the I guess, Witch Slap of its day, and we would be using Penta for everything. We got into Shattered Laloon to be able to hit those bases that we couldn't run Penta on, but it worked. It was strong at the time. It was OP. So, hey, went in Rome. And here we've got Adam, his Town Hall 8, coming against one of their top Town Hall 8s on the map, number 18. And Adam is going in with that Town Hall 8 drag loon. Comes in from the top of the base, stays behind the air sweeper, and zaps the bottom air defense, and then just comes in, perfect execution, nice widespread on those dragons, uses the balloons to target the air defense, and he just moves in as a wave across the base, freezes the left AD, and then before you know it, those loons sneak in, the dragons process the rest of the base, and down goes that last air defense. Thank goodness that one loon kind of snuck over and took out that AD, otherwise things may not have gone so well. But the king ends up tanking the last archer tower long enough for the rest of the base to be able to fall to his dragons. So great job, Adam, on the come up, and your boy has come a long way. Alright, so we've only got a couple attacks left. Here we've got Caden, one of the newer Town Hall 8s on the clan. He was previously a Town Hall 7, but he is well on his way. One thing I will say, most of you guys that use dragons, understand that, Zap, Rage is the best spell setup. However, there will be some bases where using the Rage spells is viable, and he's using it old school where he brings in a CC full of max hogs with a heal spell to be able to snipe the air defense on the back end. So it is a viable strategy, guys, but you have to make sure you know what you're looking for in the base, and you have to understand your raid objectives, because if you don't get the timing on that down, or you don't recognize and plan for the clan castle troops, your hogs will die, the other air defense won't go down, and you will take away from one of the key things that makes Dragloon so strong. So great job, Caden, and he also, smashes this base. Mind you, it is a weaker Town Hall 8, probably some consider rush, but y'all got to start somewhere. And obviously this guy decided not to build archer towers. At least I didn't see any. But in goes Caden using his ho drag or drag ho. Tally ho! Hashtag dragons with a CC full of hogs. And there you have it, guys. Cops that triple, 3 more stars for the Legion, and that brings the war to a closure. I don't want to show you guys that mess up that I had on this base. 94%. I really made a couple mistakes. Otherwise, this would have been a perfect war, and it would have been so well deserved, so well earned that Kings of Clash, they might have to quit playing the game or something. At least take a 2-week hiatus. Let that loss sink in a little bit. You got to come to terms so you don't fall into a state of depression, because we don't want that. We want you guys to keep clashing, to get better. But damn, bro, you guys got jacked up. Now, you may have realized that the thumbnail it was a play on something that's going on right now with the Jussie Smollett. If you guys have been paying attention to anything on YouTube, he's that star of Empire that claimed to have been, I guess, accosted, if you want to say that. But long story short, it turned out to be a hoax. So that's why this war is dedicated to MAGA country. So those of you that know what I'm talking about, it's quite hilarious. But I just wanted to take a moment to briefly explain the thumbnail. But more than anything else, your boy Trizzle appreciates the love and support that you guys send his way, not only in the clan, but also in the channel. And that's why I try to give back to you guys. So do yourself a favor, do me a favor. If you're not already subscribed, I don't know what's been taking you so long, but pause, take a deep breath, meditate a moment, hit that subscribe button, bang that notification bell. In fact, you might want to be nice to that notification bell. Maybe take it out to dinner, buy some flowers, maybe a little Netflix and chill, and then you can get down. But in the eternal words of that old sage Coolio, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your woman on the floor. Gotta get up to get down. Gotta get up to get down. Hashtag I'm an old man. But I do appreciate you guys watching the video all the way to the end. And we're doing a live stream later on. Make sure you check us out every Sunday night. Appreciate you guys showing, supporting the channel. Trizzle tuning out.